folks, how you doing? So next week we're going to be looking at Howlin Wolf's Killing Floor. It's a funky blues in the key of A, and it's really the guitar work that Hubert Sumlin does on most of Wolf's recordings is more of a rhythmic approach than a soloing approach, and he keeps it fairly simple. Now I'll send you two recordings links to look at. They're both on the playlist if you have access to that on my YouTube channel. The first one will be the single release recording where it has, well, I'll demonstrate how that sort of sounds, and then you can listen to a live recording, which is really good because you can hear how after time on the road or on any given day they might want to just change the feel of the tune, and you can hear in a live context how that might differ from what you recorded in a studio somewhere some time ago, and how things evolve when you're playing a piece regularly on the road and just changing up the feels, you know. Okay, so let's look at the basic groove here. So it's a 12-bar structure in the key of A, so we'd have 4 bars of A, and what he does here is, if you take just a regular A bar chord, get rid of all the bass strings, so we just start with the root note on the 7th fret, form the major triad below, and then add the root on top. And from there, if we just take the top 3 notes, and then if we slide up with the 2nd finger from the 6th fret, where it already is, all the way up to the 9th fret, and then we add our ring finger directly below it on the high E string, so you get, and then you just move that down a tone and back to A, and I'm just pinching the G string and the E string, not really hitting the note in between. If I were to do that, it would sound like this. So we want to kind of mute that or miss it out entirely. So what you could do is just put 2 fingers on the strings you're playing, and the middle finger will naturally mute the string in between. Okay, so let's just play that little 6th riff. So on the recording, as I said before, you'll hear something a little like, just tight, so you know, almost like it's strummed. And we just take that idea up to the 4 chord, there's D, okay, and just do the exact same move. So we're sliding up this time to the 14th fret, and then we're back to A. And then when we go up to the E7, just go to the 12th fret and just strum downwards. Hit the 7, and then take the 7 off, hit the D chord, hit the 7, back to A. Alright, so let's just play through that whole lot slowly. Okay, so the way I like to play this, which is closer to the live versions that you'll hear, is by, instead of strumming, kind of funky like that, which works perfectly well, and you're welcome to do it if you just want to play it with a plectrum. But what I like to do is use my index and thumb, as you know, and it sounds like that's what Hubert Sumlin might be doing himself. So to do that, you're going to go, yeah, alternating. It's just about the timing of when you move. So just try and get that sound in your ear and try and recreate it on the guitar. The best advice I can give you. Alright, and that's pretty much it for this tune. So it'll give us a great chance to work on some horn parts and get the piano involved, get the harmonica involved, and get some funky drums on there with the bass line. We should have some fun with this one. Also to say, I don't think the key of E, the key of A, I don't know how great that is for the horn section. So one thing we could do, guitarists and bassists, is something that a lot of blues players used to do, is just detune our guitars a semitone to E flat, which would put us in A flat. I'm not very good with horns, so I don't know if that's any better. Somebody in the comments from the horn section could let me know if A flat would be more desirable. Then it wouldn't be too much trouble for us to drop down a semitone, and it would mean that we can still play in our standard A position, but the guitars would sound at the note of A flat instead. So if that's desirable, let me know and we can do that for sure. Alright, have a good weekend, and I hope to see some of you at the gigs over the weekend as some brides and all of it. Alright, cheers, have fun with that, bye bye.